Hello, chat. It's us yet again. Those people in your computer. And we're back.
Oh,
It's us.
the cave people.
Inside your wives.
Hiding in your Wi-Fi.
Let us out.
Hatsune Miku!
Hatsune Miku and
Guys,
your
to
Wi-Fi.
To free us, we need you to go to your settings and really quickly in chat post your IP address.
No. To free us, what we really need you to do is
Post our coordinates
this
right
live,
here.
is to post this live stream to as many places as possible and tell them to subscribe.
Very true.
Not here. No. You know what
Or
we
follow.
really need to tell chat? Let me put you all in game real quick. Chat, I need you to listen on up and listen good right now. You see that desk? You see that monitor you got set up and your keyboard and your mouse? It looks gorgeous, I bet. Or you're on your mobile device or you're on your laptop. That's awesome. Did you notice
Maybe
that
you're
one
watching this
thing
on your
that's missing?
Switch.
Yeah, maybe you're watching this on your Switch, but did you notice the one thing that's missing?
Possible?
No, it's not that. It's not that woman, man, or whatever you choose to be next beside you. It's not your plush. It's not your food. Yeah, it's your water, dummy. Yeah, I bet you look stupid now with me pointing it out. Go get your water.
This has been the CEO of Hydration Co.
Hi.
Really, we should be telling them to disable the smoke detector in their house.
Don't do that.
It saves
Hot
electricity.
water list once again. See?
Who needs it?
See?
And that's why we have the CEO
Every time.
here.
Every time.
Let's see. Let me open my funny little recap. It is longer than the other ones.
Oh boy, here we go.
Oh, do you pre-record them? I didn't know that.
No, I don't. I write them down and read
I
them.
see. That makes more sense.
Feeling rebellious today. I hope the hell not. You better get yourself some water.
Hydrate.
Speaking of which, where's my bottle? There it is. Oh, that's actually sounding a little low. Hold on, I'll be right back. Getting water.
Responsible.
Wow. One of our own players doesn't even have water. That's crazy work.
I had water. It's just
You know what?
literally,
I have-
low.
I have 1.5 bottles of water. I think I will make it 2.5.
Well, you all, I swear to God, this is why I keep a whole gallon jug of water in my room at all times.
I have a couple drops of whiskey. Does that count?
No.
No,
Why not?
it's the most Dirk thing you could do, though.
It is very in character.
Right, I'm just getting into character. I'm method acting.
He's method acting, everyone. He's doing a Leto.
Well, don't method act too hard. Don't forget to shower.
Yeah, I was about to say I'm going to stop showering.
Cursed. All right. Let me get the recap up and we will begin. Oh, yeah. I forgot that was there. Huh. But yes. We're waiting on Shay to grab water. You acquired your water?
Water is acquired.
Start drinking.
Dick, I've been drinking water all day. I literally just had to refill the bottle.
Pics or did not happen.
I am not showing you pics of my water consumption throughout the day. Because that implies that I took pictures of me drinking water throughout the day.
All right. Is everyone good and ready?
I am ready to go.
All good.
Prepared, yes.
Alrighty. Let's see. Yes, indeed. So, you all see Garion in his cabin. He steps over towards the radio. All right, let's go with the next one, shall we? I really gotta start keeping this thing at my desk. There we go. Last time, the party returned the tome to Mariana Quaver, and she rewarded the group
and spoke of needing someone to accompany her later that night to the catacombs under the city, which the party agreed to, making plans to return at night. Afterwards, Potcut took Blinky on a walk, and Ogun went to the tavern while Gyro and Dirk followed Potcut at a safe distance to observe. The two witnessed Potcut teleport away with Blinky, and Gyro followed stealthily while Dirk went to a nearby store. Potcut spent a good amount of time working on a large ritual circle and attempting to call forth someone named Nalka. Back at the tavern, Ogun got food, and Lynn gave him some perfume to give to Gyro. Dirk visited the blacksmith, a dwarven woman named Ranya, and he took notice of a magical hammer she was selling that he wanted. Dirk found Ogun and got money from him after some back and forth, and went off to buy the hammer. Afterwards, everyone reconvened and found that Potcut was fine, and Dirk, while showing off his new hammer, said that hurting people with fire was funny, and Potcut strongly disagreed, leading to the two getting into an argument that soon extended to the rest of the party. Dirk mentioned that his father threw him into a fire when he was a kid, and that it was funny then, which raised some concern. As Dirk continued to press the matter, Gyro fired a shot past him, finally getting him to drop it for now. Potcut and Ogun went back to the tavern, and Gyro and Dirk both went on a walk, separately. Back at the tavern, Potcut and Ogun tried to get some rest, and Ogun overheard Potcut talking about how he's going to get Nalka to beat Dirk up, which he didn't press on. Ogun spent some time comforting Potcut and showed his moon scar to Ogun, and mentioned how he tried to remove it with fire and hurt himself. Ogun offered some solid advice, and the two settled down for a while, having a nap. Gyro, during his walk, used the perfume that Ogun gave him from Lynn, and it altered the rune from Dirk to emanate a floral aroma instead of a stench. The group reconvened, and Dirk apologized to Potcut and was met with a cold shoulder. The group paid a visit to Nash, who had tasked the group with venturing into some ruins to retrieve his lost heirloom. And while Nash explained the situation, a horrid, wriggling vine emerged from his throat, stopping him from elaborating further and causing him to choke until it finally receded. He provided the group with some herbicide, a chemical compound that could kill the vines that blocked the path of the party as they investigated the ruins. The group left and eventually found a massive skull that Gyro recognized as potentially belonging to a Tarrasque. And after messing with one of its tusks, a hidden passage revealed itself to the party, leading into the ruins of the gardener. Statement ends.
And that's where we pick up. Can't wait to see what they get up to this time. And that is indeed where we pick up. You all just watched as a passageway has unveiled itself, and these stairs leading down into the dark below stand before you. You all head down.
First, Dirk would like to lay out some ground rules. He gathers everyone around. He's like, all right, kids. This is our first real field trip as a group. So everybody stay close, stay behind me. I'll keep you safe. Make sure everybody holds hands. Don't stray too far from the person next to you. Good. Do you think you could do your cool fire magic on my cool fire hammer? Make it extra fire.
Potcut was supposed to give it to Gyro.
Yeah, but no, I want it more. I deserve it more.
He's gonna nervously look at Gyro and Ogun.
Ogun shakes his head no.
He'll face Dirk.
I just kind of have my hand in my head, on my head again.
It's like you just see like a no and almost like a remember like and almost give him a look of like remember what we talked about.
Pocket will shake his head at Dirk and go,
Pocket will give fire to Gyro.
No. You're disobeying me, kid.
Pocket doesn't want Smelly Bear to get hurt, but Smelly Bear needs to be careful too.
I'm very careful. Well, whatever. Do what you want.
All right. Well, on that note, Ogun says as he properly unlatches the lantern that he has on him and takes strikes a match and begins to light it. You guys see as he lights this lantern, it isn't the standard color lantern, the standard color of flame for a normal lantern. The flame is actually more closer to a light blue. And Ogun pretty much just looks at everybody and goes, "All right, I'm gonna say this once and only once because I want all y'all to be safe. Do not, under any circumstance, stand in front of the light of this lantern. You hear me?"
Oh yeah, what are you gonna do about it? Why not?
Do you have a moon sky?
I don't have to tell you anything.
Well, for those who have a moon sky, he says loud and very annoyed. It's like standing in front of this might activate it. Now, I don't want that to happen to anybody here, but just letting you know now to stay out of the way of it.
Why
Pocket.
do you have something like that? Dirk says very nervously.
It was a gift.
Like tugs at the collar of his cloak.
Pocket will look at the lantern with great interest and big old, cold eyes, and then go,
Ooh,
but then his
Yep.
eyes shrink and he feels bad and he goes,
vicious they could make blue fire like that.
Well, the thing about it is the only reason I lit this is because this is also another source of fire because I can shoot a mote of fire out of this. Plus, I mean, it has another ability, but I've never had to use it, so we'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Pocket will light his tinder torch and hold it up, but then look at every one of you, having to look up, and then looks down at himself and goes,
Smelly Bear?
Yes.
Pocket is too small to reach and hold hands.
Oh.
Oh.
Gyro, could you crouch down?
I suppose it couldn't hurt.
Yeah, can you, walk on all fours like a dog?
What?
Wait,
Not
speaking of
like a
wait,
dog.
It's like Ogun will wait. Speaking of dog, he pats his leg twice.
Blinky appears beside you.
It's like, oh, good. You should just get on his back.
Uh-huh. But then,
he'll climb up on the back of Blinky and see if he can reach one of your hands.
Probably should be able to at this point.
Yeah.
Right, then he will hold Ogun's hand.
Mine, at least.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I gotta have a free hand at the very least.
Oh, all right.
All right. You all descend the stairs.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. Let's do this thing.
Where else are we gonna go?
Dungeon time.
Dirk about to hit. Dirk about to hit a Leroy Jenkins.
I mean, definitely, eventually. It's a matter of time.
Who is leading
Oh, yeah,
the way?
Dirk would force himself to go in first.
All
It's
right.
probably Dirk and Ogun, considering Ogun has that lantern
Makes sense. So, you all begin to descend the stairs. You hear the settling of the stone under your footsteps as you traipse down these dilapidated stairs hidden away. They seem to be very ornately carved, although cracked from time, and with the rare overgrowth peeking up through these cracks. As you come to the bottom of the staircase, you're met with a long, sprawling corridor. There are vines and plant life everywhere. Vines similar to the ones you saw ailing Nash. It's a mess to navigate. The grass is tall, and at the end of this corridor, you can see are a set of doors. You also see what looks to be occasional room off to the left and right.
I see. Dirk, stops everybody and is like, all right, you guys stay here near the staircase. I'll go ahead just in case there's traps. And Dirk would like to pull out his glaive and sort of like a stick, like tap the ground in front of him as he goes down the corridor.
As you start to step forward, using the glaive to kind of tap the corridor, it cuts away some of the grass in front of you that meets the edge of its blade. And as you're making your way forward, you reach what looks to be a massive wall of those vines. You can see that door on the far side, on the opposite side, but the vines are kind of blocking the central path. And they seem to start to kind of not necessarily turn towards you, but they definitely start to move as you start to approach them.
All right. Clear so far, guys. I need that pesticide now.
You want to use it so soon?
Look at this big old massive vine. I don't deal with this.
Well, I suppose there are worse reasons. And I produce the vial and carefully make my way over to Dirk.
Yeah,
hand it over.
Looking at the vial, as long as you don't use it carelessly, it looks like it should be more than plenty. And has a kind of spritzing mechanism on it, similar to the perfume bottle.
Well, if that's the case, then I don't even hand it over to Dirk. Instead, I will sort of aim it in the general direction and spritz it once just to see how far it travels, and then I'll get closer if I need to.
So you spray kind of a test spray, and to your surprise, it goes pretty far, and you manage to get it on some of the vines in front of you. And as it touches them, the thorns begin to wriggle like the legs of a centipede. And you hear this kind of hissing sound as the vines kind of furl inward like a dead spider towards each wall unfurling from themselves.
Ogun looks physically nervous by that.
Ew.
Yeah, I just sort of like brace myself for a sudden movement. And when that doesn't happen,
yeah. you
I spritz a few more times on any vines that are still in the way.
Yeah, and for a good measure, you spritz a couple more times, and the vines kind of shrivel up, and they don't look like they're going to be posing you any problems, not these ones here.
Well, that's simple enough. And I return the vial back to my pouch.
Just past where that vine wall is, you can see that there is a closed door to a side room on your left.
Dirk uses the flat of his glaive to like push Gyro backwards a little bit, and then we'll try the door.
Oh, please, I insist.
You just opening it wide, or you peeking in slowly?
He'll throw it open.
It's like you throw this door open, and it kind of bangs against the wall inside. And looking into this little room, you can see various manner of gardening supplies, from things that just be used for plant care or harvesting, to things like shovels and rakes, trowels. But most notably, you see a old human man, or rather his fossilized corpse. He sits in a chair, and he seems to be leaned over a lone potted flower. And the light from above seems to shine down, perfectly framing that flower.
Ogun lifts his lantern up and prepares the fire at that pot.
Podcut gently leans around Ogun behind him, holding up his torch to try to get a better angle from the door frame.
What are you freaking out about? It's already dead. Dirk wants to walk on over and pat this dead guy.
Getting a good look at this dead guy, he seemed as though he was almost kneeling in reverence to this flower, his hand kind of outstretched towards it. And the one part of him that isn't fossilized is the flop hat that sits on his head.
Oh, I want to steal his hat. It's a fine-looking hat.
You take the hat.
Yes, Dirk puts it on instantly.
Howdy, partner. Name's Dirk.
Hey guys, how does this look? Pretty good, right? What kind of hat is this?
It's like a gardener's hat. It's one of the very floppy ones. Despite its age, it does look pretty nice, and it's pretty comfortable.
Oh yeah.
I am not paying attention to you. I am keeping my guard up.
Ogun's eyes are locked on that flower, so yeah, he's also not like paying attention to Dirk.
I'm kind of more or less paying attention to the overgrowth around us.
Dirk frowns, is very upset at the attention not being on him for 5 seconds, and knocks over the pot. Why are you guys looking at this stupid pot? Pay attention to me.
You knock the pot over, and the fragile pot does in fact shatter. And that flower inside, you can see from its petals to its root is kind of glowing faintly red. It's as
What
though
was
it's
going on with that?
pulsating.
Ogun just does a deep sigh, just
Can Dirk investigate via nature?
Sure.
Yay, I'm not gonna pass this. I got a 9.
What was your difficulty?
14.
oh god.
Looking at this flower, it's nothing you ever seen before, but you definitely get the sense that it is A, still alive, and B, it is probably magical.
Guys, I think this plant might not be entirely natural.
Look
good.
at
Might
he.
not be entirely natural.
I'm just gonna go to Puck. Just say to Puck, I'm like, Puck, I'm all for intellectual curiosity, but I think in this instance, I'm gonna need you to at least attempt to set that thing on fire.
Okay.
Why are we killing it? Why are we killing it already? You guys are bloodthirsty.
Ignoring him, and I just turn to Puck and I just go. This, as far as we know, that might be the source of everything. If not the source, that might be a source of some things. Might be within our best interest to get rid of anything that might potentially be a problem sometime in the future. So
Let me just get a look at it first, okay? Do you mind? I might be able to figure something out about it. Might. And I'm going to just quickly sort of approach and get down and crouch next to it. And I'm just gonna I don't know, assess it, I guess.
Sure, make me an assess check.
I needed a 12. I got a 13.
Hey,
Very nice.
woohoo!
Are you looking for anything in particular?
I guess I'm trying to figure out if this flower is connected to all the overgrowth around us. Maybe like if I can sense the magic. I guess that would have to be mysticism, huh?
I would say, yeah, that would probably be mysticism, but I'd say with your assess, kind of looking at this flower and seeing the kind of unnatural state of it, something you do immediately notice is the small kind of pustules under this thing's leaves. On the underside of its leaves, it has these red pustules. They seem almost like a beating heart.
Yay, nay, good plant or not?
At this point, I would bet it's a bad plant. But
I need to hear. Good.
I'm wearing gloves, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to carefully pick up the flower by the stem.
Mm-hmm.
And frankly, I'm trying to see if it reacts because that's sort of my tell for my personal safety.
So, yeah, you pick it up by the stem, and whenever it kind of pulsates, you feel that kind of light vibration. It feels like a heartbeat. It very much feels like a heartbeat. It's slow. It's slow. Boop, 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 boop.
I have no idea how to progress with this. It's like I think what I want to do is try to keep it, but as I turn to try to explain that, the explanation sort of just catches in my throat. I like open my mouth and nothing comes out.
What's wrong? What's wrong, Gyro? Gyro, speak. Speak, boy.
Why do you have to? Look, do you mind if I just hold on to this for a bit?
Of course. It has a heartbeat. That means it's alive. It's just a little baby.
I don't know if
Just
I'd call
like
it.
Parker.
Yes, it's your brother.
What?
My
No.
third child.
Ogun looks at Gyro and just goes, "All right, you can keep it, but if that thing comes alive and tries to eat you, I promise I will do everything within my power to not say I told you so when we should have burned that thing immediately."
Why don't you have
I
any
don't know.
faith, Ogun? Why do you want to abort my baby?
I don't know, Dirk. How about we look around in this tomb of overgrowth and death and try and figure out why I don't want to keep the obviously evil-looking magical flower alive?
You don't know it's evil. Back off. Come on, Gyro,
Can we
let's get
just-
out of here.
I
To exit the room and go towards the next door.
with the flower, I sort of approach. No, I approach some of the other pieces of overgrowth around the place and sort of like wave the flower near those vines, I guess.
Very interestingly, as you do, the vines kind of turn towards it. You don't sense aggression, though. Something different.
Well, I don't want to put it in my bag, so I'm just gonna keep holding on to it. But I'm gonna keep a healthy like 5 or so feet away from everyone else, at least, just in case something does go wrong.
Oh no! You're not doing that. Ogun wants you in his sight if this thing pops off.
One thing you would have noticed also in that room are there were a lot of smaller pots as well. If you wanted to put it in any of those, there are plenty of different containers in there.
Yes, let's get it a new home.
That's probably a good idea. Yeah, I'll replant it, I suppose. I assume, and take that flower pot with me.
Yeah, you find a nice handheld pot, and you're able to replant it.
Dirk gives it a little kiss.
I wouldn't recommend that.
We'll be okay, baby flower.
I'm going to just face palms.
What do we name our child, guys?
I'm not really in the business of naming anything right now, if I'm being honest.
We're gonna have to come up with some before this dungeon is over. I don't want this baby going around confused what it's called.
You know what, Dirk? If you want to spend your time thinking about that, you can do that while the rest of us look for the thing we're actually here for. Okay?
I'm looking. And Dirk opens one of the doors, like facing backwards, still wrapped in this conversation.
So you start to step towards the next door, the next closest door being the one along the right wall. And as you do, you hear the grass kind of rustling, and you hear the snapping of teeth.
God damn it.
And I'm now going to pull us over to the battle map.
Oh, great.
Oh.
Battle! Let's go!
That one. Rising up from the ground, kind of surrounding all of you, are these very strange looking set of flowers, perhaps? You see large, what resemble flowers, but instead of normal petals, it's almost as though they have a series of mouths with rows of thorn-like teeth. And as they rise up from the ground, they begin to immediately lash out. So we are going to enter initiative. Give me 1 second. And while I name these, who wants to flip the coin?
I got a quarter right here if we need one.
You can flip it.
All right, what are we calling y'all?
Tails.
Tails.
Sure, tails.
We got heads, damn it!
Well, damn it.
I should have just called them flower.
Well,
For my own sake. All right. Well,
are we surprised?
the flowers are
I guess
going
we are.
first, and
Well, here's the thing. I don't think I can be.
Oh? You have a feature that prevents you from being surprised?
Think? Hold on. Let me look through.
Yeah, my first question is, are we considered surprised?
I would
Dirk
say probably
certainly
yes.
Got it.
Let me check. Surprised.
Damn it. No, I thought I had a feat that didn't let me be surprised. Never mind.
You're thinking of your other character in the other Thursday campaign.
I'm thinking of, yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's probably Drax. Okay, so yes. Surprise and Grey Nexus, when you're surprised, you have the shaken status for the first round of combat.
What does that do?
It reduces the amount of resolve you have, I believe.
Shaken. Hindered on composure checks, and its maximum resolve is reduced by 1 for the duration.
Yep.
So we have 3 resolve, or most of us should have 3 resolve for the first round.
Yeah, 3 out of 3.
Yep. God.
Okay.
enemy traits, I will actually use the enemy traits channel for. And you can discover what all these funny things do if you decide to take the scan action to uncover those. Those.
Oops.
And one more. All right. The jaw flowers have sweet scent, bite, and toxic spores. And they are up first. We begin combat.
Here goes.
Wait, what about Gyro's stink aura? Does he still have that? Please.
That's a good question.
Yes, but it's
Gyro.
Jaro's is an aroma now. So I'm gonna make yours pink.
Oh. Boo.
And I have a fancy tool that lets me quickly add auras now, so that's nice.
Oh, cool.
So,
Incredible.
But yes, so the flowers are up. They are not happy. You see them gnash their many thorn-like teeth, and they're gonna go in for some attacks. Starting with Dirk.
No, don't do that. It makes sense. He walked backwards into them.
All right, Dirk. If you would like to make a rush check to avoid the incoming damage, they're gonna try and take some bites out of you. Number 2 is gonna go for Dirk. Number 3 is going to go for Jaro, and number 1 is gonna go for Ogun.
God damn it.
Okay.
Can I do the thing with my shield instead?
Yeah, you can make a shield check.
What is that? Yeah, shield check. So it's just like a basic attack. It's my attack thing? Okay.
Yeah, I believe so.
I did it! I got a 10.
All right.
Success.
Then you roll your shield's damage die to reduce the damage.
I got a 1. Okay.
All right. So you. Oh wow. Well, lucky for you, it also got a 1. This thing lashes out at you and wraps its whole maw around your shield. You just barely manage to stop it. And it pulls itself back, kind of spitting it out and leaving this kind of sap-like saliva behind.
Ew. That's what it deserves. Dirk doesn't taste good.
What did Jaro and Ogun get for their checks?
Sorry, didn't roll yet.
I forgot. What was I rolling?
Rush, if you would like to avoid.
Rush. I'm gonna need to roll fate for this.
Oh, I got it. Okay, so I matched my thing, so I think I passed.
Yep.
And total 9. So I passed.
Very nice.
Needed 8.
Wow.
I will spend mobility for that.
Let's see. They have you in a very fun spot. And I'm going, but they can't do that immediately. That is going to end their turn. This player's turn.
Okay.
Pot could take first turn to give you all some help.
Go ahead.
Potcut is gonna look at Gyro with alertness and go,
Discord's killing you.
Yeah.
Discord
got
killed
cut,
you.
got cut, bro.
Discord is silencing Potcut.
okay, that should fix it. He's gonna look over to Gyro and go,
Ah, Gyro, Big Bang Fire.
I'm already on it.
he's gonna cast flames on Gyro's pistol.
All right.
All right, so that's one resolve. Second resolve he is loudly going to use his Draconic Cry.
Alrighty.
So in 15 feet of Potcut, Potcut is considered vulnerable, but everyone else has favored attacks of any enemy in the aura.
Indeed.
Okay.
And then,
Oh yeah, keep going.
if I remember correctly, I'm going to use my last resolve. If I remember correctly, DM, using a bolt to fire magic does not break not concentration, focus.
It does not break your focus.
Okay. While using Draconic Cry loudly, looking over the Jawflower one that attacked Ogun, he's going to loudly yell,
Potcut is MVP!
He's going to cast a flame bolt at this thing.
Alrighty.
And I rolled an 8 over a 5. That hits.
Alright, roll that damage.
Alright, D6. That's a 2.
2 damage.
2 fire damage, yep.
Alrighty.
At Jawflower 1.
Cool. Is Potcut doing anything else?
He's still got some movement. So he's just going to run over behind Ogun.
Why are there two? Oh, right.
See, I held down hold. My bad.
Oh god.
Like,
Push the talk is right hold. My bad.
What the heck? Oh, right, because...
Okay,
There we go.
they were good.
Okay.
All right, that's going to be Potcut's turn.
Alright, who's up?
So I started blasting. Yeah,
you extra fire damage with your pistol?
Yes, I have. I will. Focusing first on flower 3. I'm going to fire. What's it called? I am going to use my deep breathing trait to make a hindered attack on that one.
Alright.
And I double that 20!
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Double nat 20.
Oh my god.
Yo! No way! Quit that!
Holy shit.
It's kind of okay.
I saw that it
Kill
is.
Oh my god! Hey, yo!
On a hindered
Gyro's
roll
the best
too.
character.
That's crazy. I love it.
How?
Well,
What?
Oh shit!
Gyro was blessed by God.
wait,
Canonically.
do nat 20s explode? No, they don't. They don't explode.
The wind was to his back.
So yeah, you add the max value to your damage die of that attack.
Okay. It's a 1d4 plus whatever fire damage.
A D6.
So flat 4 plus 6 plus 2 plus 1.
Oh.
6 piercing.
And
I think I'm using
3.
yes, flower 3, 6 piercing, 7 fire.
Alrighty, hold on, do some math. 7.
Actually,
It's not looking too good. I can tell you that. You see many of its thorns and some of its petals start to wilt off of it. It does not look good.
okay, well, now I'm going to fire again with the same thing. This time I have to spend resolve.
Another
So
nat
there's...
Another
If
nat
that
20.
happens, I would think Owlbear is broken.
That's a problem.
It is not a nat 20. It's not broken.
Damn it.
Where's the thing? There it is. I got a 12 over the 5. That's correct. So a D4 and a D6. 2 fire damage, 1 piercing.
Is that also on 3?
Yes.
All right. How do you kill it?
Honestly, for the first enemy, it's just kind of like the 2-tap. I fired once and I fired again and it was dead.
Yeah, you see a spray of petals as this flower droops to the ground, dead.
And then I will use I will draw my sawed off and use one of my blazing ammunition to fire at flower 1.
Alrighty.
So this is the same thing. The 20. This costs 2 resolve, which I am willing to take in this scenario.
That looked like
That
was a hit.
lands, and the damage is 2d4 blazing, 2d4 fire.
Alrighty.
Oh,
5 fire.
Cool. 5 fire. See, it starts to burn. It starts to kind of wriggle about, trying its best to put out the flame.
Yep. As I do that, I sort of make a flip in this general direction, just to put myself closer to Potcut.
And Dirk. Don't forget Dirk.
And I just sort of have both of my guns pointed in each direction.
Alrighty. Who's up?
Dirk wants to go. Dirk is very jealous of everybody.
I haven't even gone yet.
It's okay. You're not as important.
Wow.
Dirk wants to fight. Dirk wants to swing his hammer at Jawflower too. His cool new special hammer. Full roll. He succeeds.
Alright.
And with the dual wielding, he will do a D8 and a D4 fire damage. 4. Oh wait, it's a +1. Does +1 add to the damage?
Yes.
Woohoo! So that's 5. And I forget, does my might add to the damage as well, or
No.
Okay. That's a clean 5 bill of damage.
Yeah, you strike this flower pretty hard with your hammer.
He'll go in for a second one.
Alrighty.
13. D8 plus D4. Once more. 8 damage this time.
This flower is also not looking great. You
I don't want it to not look great. I want it to be dead.
You swing down on it the second time. You manage to take a pretty sizable chunk out of its stem.
Dirk is frustrated with himself. He only has 1 action left and he can't do much with it. I believe that will be all.
Alright, Ogun.
All right. Well, first thing I'm gonna do is I'll also go ahead and start blasting. I'm gonna spend 1 resolve, like point my lantern at Jawflower number 1, and just fire like a sizable mote of blue flame at it.
Okay, so don't forget these checks on Jawflower 1 and 2 are favored because Potcut's screaming.
Potcut is screaming.
Oh yeah.
I forgot to do that.
Sad.
Very true. Totally forgot.
Sorry, I should have reminded you, to be honest.
Well,
Dirk was
glad
too
I-
frustrated by everybody else being cool. It gave him disadvantage.
And
But hey, because I forgot that was a thing, I didn't negate my hinder, which means I got to roll two
That
nat
still would have
20s.
been hindered. That one still would have been hindered because it was away from 15 feet.
Oh,
yeah,
true.
okay, yeah.
So that would have been hindered.
Drawflower 1's within my range. So yeah. So Drawflower 1 has to make a craft check. I it does not say like
I
what.
believe you're the one that makes the craft check.
That's it. When you do so, choose an entity within 60 feet, and oh yeah, you have to make a craft check. Come on. Craft. You have to beat. I have to beat a 12. Favored, and I guess I may as well just roll it twice then.
Yep. You do have fate.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend a fate die. Remember correct, fate is a D4. It's a D4, right?
Yeah, D4.
God damn it.
Sad. You fire this mode of flame, and the flower manages to kind of weave out of the way.
Dirk feels vindicated for calling Ogun not as important.
Wow.
Wow.
I'm gonna do it again because I have like 2 more resolve. So is that like for every attack I get to roll like 2d20 for?
Yeah, as long as it's still favored.
Okay. There you go.
And that's a hit.
All right, cool. So, and since it's within the light, of the lantern, because the light goes 60 feet and it's well within that, it takes. Where are you? I have to 1d12. So, where are you? It takes 10.
Whoa!
It's on flower 1. How do you kill this flower?
In 1 hit.
Fair enough. Fair enough. You fire,
First try, am I right?
You fire off this mote of flame, and it completely lights this flower up, and it shrivels and dies.
I just like to think that like Ogun like fires the first one like as a feint, and then just boom.
Very nice. That leaves yet one lone flower.
I shift my position to entirely face the remaining flower.
Yeah, Ogun proceeds to get in between like Potcut and that flower.
Thank you.
All right, is that Ogun's turn?
Yep, that's Ogun's turn.
All right, this is the flower's turn. The flower cannot move. They don't have movement. So he's gonna do the best he can, and I need for, let's see,
Here comes
Here
composure.
So Hotcut, Jaro, and Ogun, I need you to make me a endure check as this thing spews some awful green spores at you.
I rolled a 10. I failed.
I just gotta beat a 14. Let's go.
16. I made it.
That.
I failed. I can't make fate make this any better because it wouldn't be enough.
Same here.
So, this thing spews its spores at the three of you, and you're poisoned for but a moment before the poison from Gyro and Dirk kill this flower.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And that ends combat.
Potcut's jaws wide open, still screaming.
Yeah, it doesn't taste great.
That was me. I killed the last one. That was me. Everybody saw that.
All right, Pop, good. Yeah, we're good. We're
All
good.
right, kid,
We're
get
good.
over it.
We're good. Ah.
Is everyone okay?
Yeah,
I'm just
I
fine.
my mouth tastes like grass, but other than that, I'm fine.
Gyro, how is my baby?
I
Where's the baby?
produce the flower pot.
Oh my god, thank God.
Yeah,
Is it okay?
the flower seems just fine. And once things have died down, Blinky comes padding over.
Dirk gives it another kiss.
I really can't recommend that.
This is gonna sound so stupid. Even though the plant is dead, can I still make an assess check of what I just got hit with?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Okay, gonna roll for assess. I rolled a 15 over a 13.
These were definitely some kind of spores. They were toxic. But they seem to have died off with the flower.
He's gonna look down at himself frantically and go, "Ah!" He's gonna start reaching into his own mouth in panic.
Hey,
Paka,
hey,
what are
hey.
you doing?
What? Hey. Take a breath. What's up? What's wrong? What's up?
Is Taka gonna get a vine in the throat like a blue dragon man?
Maybe.
Ogun can't in good conscience say no because he's like even he doesn't know and even he didn't think of that and now he's just like, oh wait, is that how it happened? Is that about to happen to me?
Well, I guess that gives us another reason to try to take care of this.
Well, I mean, on the bright side, I didn't get any of those spores in me. So I'll be fine even if you guys die.
Yes, congratulations, Dirk. You're so invincible and immobile.
Ogun
Yes.
just like lifts. Ogun just like lifts his lantern and just moves forward, like not even bothering with Dirk at this point.
So, continuing.
Gyro, did you see how that last plant withered in my aura? This is the kind of power you could have if you didn't get rid of it.
Dirk, you don't even know if I did get rid of it. I don't even know if I got rid of it.
I did. I know I did. It withered from my stench.
Wow.
I'm telling you, you should consider invoking your thing. I gave it to you.
I just walk with the flower pot away.
Potcut hugging his
bear
torch
use
very
Valera.
tightly. Potcut hugging his torch very tightly from the back line.
Takut's gonna die.
You're not gonna die, Potcut.
I mean, we're all gonna die eventually.
Okay.
Dirk!
It's like Ogun's just like not just like I just want to get this shit done. just lantern in hand, leading the way at this point.
So as you continue to head down this corridor, you see that room that was off to the right. Seems to be some kind of storage, but whatever it was looks to be in disarray because the vines in here have definitely overgrown and torn up just about everything. You can see that there is a couple of bags of fertilizer and manure that are torn open and kind of splayed about.
Probably doesn't smell very good in there.
No.
Can't imagine it smells
Much
worse than Dirk, though.
Dirk eyes it. Eyes the manure. Oh, Jaro, if you want to get your stink back, I mean, this is good. Primo stuff.
I don't respond.
Can Dirk secretly steal a bag of manure for purposes later?
Yeah, are you attempting to like wrap it up better? Because it is these bags are torn to shit.
Lol, torn to shit. Yeah, he will try to tie up a bag and stow it away.
Okay,
as long as it's not in my bag.
Like a craft?
Yeah, I'd say make a craft check.
Dirk is actually rather good at those. Yeah, he got a 16. He did it.
Yeah, you're able to take the ends of the bag and kind of tie a knot to keep it sealed.
Dirk puts a bag of manure in his wherever he keeps his stuff.
But yeah, other than that, this room seems to be mostly inaccessible just due to the sheer amount of vines that are growing everywhere, and it doesn't seem like there was much of note in here anyway.
Let's head out. Next door in the corridor. What's behind door number 3?
The last branching door on the left wall. You see the door is just barely cracked open, and looking through, you can see a lot of colors from in there. You're not sure what of, at least seeing through that small crack. You open the door?
Yeah, let's open the door. Dirk will motion everybody to stay back and then open the door.
You open this door up, and you can see more light shining down from above, through the cracks. And this room is lined with paintings. These are very vibrantly colored and vividly detailed paintings of what look to be different species of plants. And some of them look very unordinary.
What's wrong with them?
It's kind of like he was, or whoever, was observing.
Ogun, you're a thief. How much are these worth? You think we should steal some of these? They could go pretty well in the market.
As much as I like the idea of that, probably best to not take anything unnecessary. You don't know what we could be bringing back.
Looking at each of the paintings, some of them have little plaques under them with descriptions.
I read a few of them.
So does Ogun.
One of them
can't read.
One of them is underneath this painting of what looks kind of like a birch tree. it seems to have these dark green leaves and a very striking red sap that seems to ooze from the outer layer of the bark that seems to be pierced through in this painting. The note describes this as a vampire birch, and it said that its sap is sweet and syrupy and can be made into something similar to maple syrup.
Yum.
When you look at one that depicts this very slender looking tree, and the plaque reads that it is called a sirenwood. The tree whistles this alluring tune that often draws in birds and unsuspecting prey, and those that touch it are stuck to it with a naturally produced sap that's kind of like an adhesive. And once the prey is rendered immobile, the roots of the tree emerge from the ground and pull the prey into a burrow beneath it, where the tree feasts on the caught prey from the bottom of it, where it has a wooden fanged maw and tongue.
Kind of a freaky collection of plants to be studying.
Pockut's knees and elbows are audibly buckling.
Yeah, Ogun's preparing his lantern. I'm ready to set this room on fire.
I try to find a painting that resembles the flower in the pot that I have.
You look around at all the paintings, and at first it looks... At first, it doesn't quite match up to what you're seeing in the pot, but you realize this is probably that flower grown up more, a much larger version of it. And the description underneath it simply reads the vessel, and there's no other description.
The vessel?
Is that what that?
I assume there's like a table.
Yeah, there are a couple of easels in here, and there is a central table where there are some long dried paints and brushes.
I set the flower pot down on one of the tables or easels, making sure that it's balanced appropriately so it like isn't gonna fall off or something.
Yeah.
But I quickly pull out my journal and sort of just like jot a note down that's like something along the lines of like, flower resembles a vessel of some sort, ? And like doodling the flower in its pot next to that note before I put it away.
Yeah, you get a goodness. You just sketch a little note down.
Don't spend more than like a minute on it, tops.
The last most notable of the trees here depicted is a very broad one with these short, stubby branches. It's called a mutton tree. The tree's bark has a fleshy texture to it, and it tastes like meat. You can harvest its bark, and it can be cooked as a healthier, plant-based alternative to meat. Provides less protein, but is more vitamin-rich. These tend to live in bogs, and despite their taste and use, most carnivorous wildlife don't tend to eat them. They find the plant fibers a bit hard to digest.
I also make a note of that one in my journal, just for the sake of keeping it in mind in case that winds up becoming useful later.
Yeah, you note that down. But aside from the paintings, this room seems to have been this room's purpose. It seems to be whoever this place belonged to, where they would come to paint the fauna and plant life.
I wonder what kind of people were actually in here before it all became so like this.
Well, it depends on the type of people you think would take up shop in a husk of a Tarask.
Or at least it's decorated like a Tarask.
I don't know. There seems like a lot of effort to make it to decorate something to look like a Tarask.
Hmm.
I mean, if they're like law of averages, you might want to go with the one that is the most simple. So maybe they just found this cave, decorated it, and you just went on from there.
I kind of wander back out into the hallway, not thinking about it too much.
Yeah.
Dirk is already in the hallway. He got bored very quickly.
Yeah, Ogun shrugs, swipes one of the paintings, lights a match, and then tosses it in the room.
Which painting do you take?
Well, he not even one. He swipes two of them. He just takes the whistling one and the meat tree, and then just strikes a match, light, and throws in the room.
You hear the light crackle of fire begin to lick at the grass and overgrowth, and soon the paintings that hang up on the walls. Though the fire won't travel far, as the walls are stone.
Pocket size relief.
Oh yeah, I know this place won't burn all that much because I saw the makeup of it already. It's not wood. It's mostly not wood. It's pretty much all stone. So yeah, any spot we burn is just gonna stay in that one spot mostly, unless it connects to one of the roots. In which case, yeah.
I kind of start making my way deeper in, not really thinking too much again, being alert, but just like sort of not paying attention to the conversation.
Smelly Bear, pay attention to Ogun. That's how you use fire.
No. Why are you being so negative today, Ogun? First you want to abort my kid, and now you're burning down precious art.
Should I justify? Like Ogun says out loud to himself, like, should I justify that with a response? Nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah, you should.
Nah. I'm just gonna leave that where it is, and he just continues walking forward.
We'll follow behind Ogun.
Beyond this side path, you open the main set of double doors at the end of this corridor, and it opens into a massive room. A large square, what you pretty quickly identify as being perhaps a green room, because there is light that seems to pour in from the cracks on the ceiling. And these glass panes arranged along the walls seem to reflect and bounce that light around to provide nourishment to the plant life in this room. There are plots of soil kind of methodically dotted throughout, with trees and flower beds and all kinds of other manners of plant life about.
Oh wow, this is a beautiful room. Well, time to burn it.
Yeah, no.
Pocket is going to whisper into the room.
What did Pocket whisper?
Hello?
You whisper into the room and it kind of echoes about.
Ogun's already desperately trying to strike a match. Just get on.
At least let us look through the room before you set it on fire, you maniac.
Kind of stepping into the room, you can see that it seems to split off into multiple paths. There's a path to your left, there's a path to your right, and there is a set of double doors immediately ahead of you.
Are they closed?
Looking at them, yes, they seem to be closed, and you see a corpse by these double doors. You
The
and
corpse
do you
doesn't have a
inspect it?
hat.
I inspect
Yeah.
it.
Pocket stays far away.
Okay, Ogun can inspect it.
Ogun, you approach and you see the top half of a Bjarkan man. Seems he was cut in half. His other half is nowhere to be seen.
Does it look like he was cut in half by the door?
Not by the door. The doors are these very similar stone doors that you've seen throughout this place. This is a clean slice.
Oh. Ogun takes three steps back, thinks about it, takes a couple steps forward, checks his pockets. Just check his pockets, see if I can find anything that gives me a clue of what we could potentially be dealing with here.
You
Oh, the corpse.
Of the
check-
corpse, yeah.
You are able to check part of his tunic as well. His bottom half, where his would-be pockets are, is gone. But looking into his tunic, you do find that there is a dagger. It looks like it has been used quite a bit. It looks pretty weathered. But from what you can tell, it seems to mostly just be an ordinary dagger.
Well, I put that back because I don't need another one. And again, take a couple steps back and I go, all right, so something in here probably sliced this man in half. So I'm just going to say, y'all have about 30 seconds to start looking for some stuff that you want before I burn this room to the ground.
Well, you don't want to burn it while we're in it.
Obviously.
We're gonna have to
And
come back
there's
to
a
this
whole
question.
section of place that we need to explore first before we even think about burning this room.
You need to be
How about the
careful.
fire? You know Podcut doesn't like fire, Ogun. Why are you being such a terrible father? You're a bad influence on the kid.
Smell you, no,
He looks down, feeling complicated, and his horns tuck back, but then they raise, and he says,
No. Podcut,
Escape.
go ahead. Correct me if you need to.
Pocket needs to make sure if we set fire that we have escape. If there's no escape, then the fire will eat us.
And Ogun points to the light up top and go, well, I mean, pretty sure, like we're not that far away from the surface. So, given that, because how tall is the ceiling?
It's pretty tall. It's about 30 feet up.
Okay. Don't know if I can jump that, but I'm like,
Man.
but push come to shove, we have a way to like aerate the room if it gets too smoky.
Pocket doesn't like that idea.
Oh no, I'm not saying I'm gonna do it. I'm not saying I'm gonna do it immediately. I'm gonna wait until we all like get our stuff done. I'm just saying that like whatever it is we're dealing with, present company included, looks at the sliced half of Bjarkin. Like it might be best for us to like make quick work of whatever we're doing here, not dilly dally, and just go before whatever did this finds us.
Okay.
I produce the flower and I sort of walk with it in front of me towards the different branching paths. And I'm just trying to see if it elicits any kind of response.
You start to walk towards the rightmost path, and it doesn't seem to change, but then you start to walk towards the leftmost path, and that heartbeat gets ever so faintly faster.
I think we should go this way.
All right. Dirk will follow. Well, Dirk won't follow. He'll push Jaro aside and continue in that direction.
Of course, be my guest.
You all head down the left path. You head down a thin hallway and reach a much smaller room where standing in the center of the room is a statue. This seems to be what you all would recognize, especially those of you who've had really any exposure to hearing about or seeing the Fates, is a statue of Fanzavar, the fate of nature. And similar to with the human corpse that you all found, there is a kind of light that is pouring down from a crack in the ceiling, framing the statue. The statue is covered in moss and has an outstretched hand, but the hand seems empty.
The moment we all enter from a quiet whisper.
Hello?
So wait, does it look like an actual statue, or does it look like someone was turned into a statue?
It looks like an actual statue. Fanzafar is often depicted, and in this case, is depicted here, as this kind of chimeric creature. It has a scaled wolf head with gills, fins, and a set of avian wings.
Right. Ogun looks up at the statue and just growls at it.
I guess it makes sense, that this would be here.
How so?
All these nature freak hippies down here. Of course they'd have a statue for the plant god. Do you think all this is his fault? He says, pointing at the statue.
Ogun says, coldly, just goes, "Wouldn't be surprised." The gods are always live to play with people who just fucking want to get their lives in order.
Pocket does a nervously step back away from Ogun.
I look at the statue and I look at its outstretched hand. And I produce the flower pot and I try to place it in Fanzafar's hand.
You place the flower pot in Fanzafar's hand, and very slowly, there is a crackling of stone as the fingers close gently around the flower pot.
One places a hand on his gun, like on his side, just.
And as this happens, you hear something very heavy hit the floor, seeming to come from the room you all were just in.
Dirk runs for it. Whatever it is, it's his.
Okay, would you say heavy? Is that like the only descriptor? Like, do we get like anything else?
I'm
It
scared. Did the door
sounds
close behind us?
like stone, and it sounds massively heavy. Whatever just hit the ground.
Okay, and Ogun just from that deduces like, all right, the door probably open.
Dirk ran for it. What did he see?
Dirk, you run back into the other room. The door where that corpse lies is now slightly cracked open, and sitting on the ground in front of the door is a large hexagonal stone.
Huh?
This isn't treasure.
Can
What
Pot
is
could
this?
investigate the stone?
How did you run back with Dirk?
I feel like
Yeah,
I
he'll
feel like
come
as he ran off, we all like file in behind him at that
yeah,
point.
probably.
I mean, I'm still in the room. I'm still lingering in the room with the statue.
Okay.
Oh my
yeah,
god.
go ahead, Podcut, and I'd say make me an assess check.
That's a 17 over a 13.
Hey,
This appears to be some kind of magical lock. Whatever you did seemed to unlock the door.
We can go inside now. Gyro! Gyro!
oh, don't ling along now. Don't want you to get hurt or anything.
Gyro, in the room you're in, you do see that there are two other paths as well. There is a short hallway that leads to another door directly to your left, and one to the south of you as well.
I don't start following down the paths, but I kind of peer down the south hallway, just trying to see if I can get anything from a glance. Because, yeah, I mean, I could just go, but my friends are calling for me.
Make a perception check.
Um, 13 over 8.
Peering down the hall, you can't tell what it is, but there's definitely a door at the end of the hall, and there's something hanging on the wall. Like, it looks like some kind of clothing.
Clothing?
Whatever it is, it's like, it seems to be entirely like kind of a tannish white color.
Tannish white. Okay. Carefully. I'm staying alert while I do this. I kind of jog towards the door.
You jog towards the door, and
I'm relying on my dark vision at this point, by the way.
you're very much close enough now to get a look at what this is. And perhaps the realization hits you as you're making your way up to the door, when you start to hear what sounds like murmuring at first, but then you realize that it's buzzing, actually. And hanging here outside this door is a beekeeping suit.
An apiary. There's no way that I need to go in here to get something. Is there? I'm gonna make a note of this in my brain, and I'm gonna turn around and go rejoin the others. I can figure out the rest of this a little later.
Yeah, you run back and rejoin the others in the green room, and you now see this large hexagonal stone block that's hit the floor, and the slightly ajar set of double doors next to this corpse.
Gyro, look! You unlocked the door!
It seems so. Shall we take a look?
Let's get going already.
Yeah, sorry, I just wanted to check something out.
Dirk enters the door. Dirk enters the door.
What's everyone's awareness?
16.
Like 12. It's not good.
15 for pocket.
17.
Oh, I meant your it should be 10 plus your whatever your wisdom is.
Your awareness?
Yeah.
Yeah, 16.
The 16 would definitely get this. Gyro, you hear what sounds like a voice come from the rightmost corridor. It's faint and distant, but you hear what sounds like a voice. You can't make out what it's saying, but you definitely heard a voice.
Definitely for sure a voice.
Absolutely.
Right as we're about to walk into this big ass door, man. Okay. I stop and I go, hold on. I'm pretty sure I just heard someone say something. And I turn my head towards the right corridor.
Puck didn't say anything.
Not you. Over there.
Are you sure you're not just hearing things?
Well, I mean,
I didn't hear anything. I think you're crazy. Maybe you're just scared because you're in a dungeon for the first time. It's okay.
Smelly Bear, Gyro's not crazy.
Maybe, how would you even know about that? You're even younger than him. Just stick together.
He gives a little pout.
okay, but I want to check that out before we leave.
Fine. I guess we can indulge you.
Like walking with Gyro, like Ogun goes, like you said you heard something. What did it say?
I mean, I guess I didn't really hear what it said so much that it said something.
Well, do you know what type of voice it was? Like, did it sound familiar? Did it sound like foreign to you? Like what was it?
How would I describe it?
It was more on the high pitched side. It seemed almost Not necessarily nasally, but kind of similar in that kind of sound.
I guess I would describe it as small.
Well, like childlike,
Like
awkward?
Packard?
Kind of. Anyway, we can look into that after we check out this other room. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm actually curious about what you heard myself now.
Come on, guys.
There's
we
also
have
an
to stay
apiary
on
down
track.
the other way.
An apiary.
What does that mean?
Bees.
Bees.
Beekeeper station. Okay.
Buzz!
We don't want to mess
glad-
with bees.
There was a beekeeper suit out there in there, so. And the
Gotta
bees were
stay on
alive.
track. This guy is counting on us. He could be choking you to death right now. Focus up, guys. We're going.
Yes,
Down
you're
right
right. Sorry, my bad.
Dirk heads down the path.
All right. You head down the path.
While we're walking the path, like Ogun turns to Jiro for a little bit and goes, now that I'm thinking about it, isn't it kind of weird that we're just going through all this just to get a man's locket back?
Well, I think it's not just about the locket anymore.
All right, because with the statue back there, everything that we've seen thus far, the little run-in with the mouth trees, something ain't been sitting quite right with me since we got in here.
How about the corpse that you found cut clean in half?
Oh yeah,
doubt if-
that's also part of the reason why something hadn't been sitting right with me here. It feels like we've been sitting down here for another reason, and I'm not quite sure how we should proceed on from here.
Well, what's happening behind these big double doors?
Dirk, you would be the first to notice as you begin to take point down here. The other half of that Bjarkin isn't anywhere to be seen, but there is a trail of red that leads down the hall into a larger room.
Oh, what's going on in this larger
I noticed
room?
that with my lamp, because I have my lantern light point.
Yeah, you would absolutely notice. It's as though whatever was left of him on the other side of that door was dragged back.
What's going on in there?
You continue down the hall.
Yes.
You make your way down this hall following this trail, and it opens up into a much larger room. There is light pouring in from above in places. All kinds of manner of plant life about. And in the very center, you see more of those vines surrounding this large mass of what looks to be more vines, leaves, and greenery. This giant verdant thing. You can see there are skulls and bones poking out from it.
Well, if that's what I think it is.
Yeah.
This is probably gonna be dangerous. So, if
I think we bounced past. Like past dangerous a little bit ago. I think we're hitting. In. What's that? My grandma used to say. Bound and all hope, all ye who enter here type vibes.
Big bad mommy plant.
What are you, a baby? We've got this. Who cares?
Who's at the back?
my
of the
point
group?
being,
Dirk.
Oh no.
Oh god. Damn
Wait,
it.
the front or the back?
The back.
Oh, never
Oh,
mind.
take
That
a
would
wild
be-
guess who's
That
there.
would be me and Gyro, I think,
yeah, because
we were
Ogun
walking-
pulled me back.
because we were walking side by side. Yeah.
Both of you notice movement behind you, and
Draw my gun.
Literally, like shadow dagger, like at the ready.
you can see that vines have quietly emerged from the ground and walled the path you entered from.
Of course. Point of no return. Should have seen that coming.
Yeah, we.
And upon that revelation, the mass in the center of the room begins to move. I'm going to open Battle Map 2.
Ah, shit.
Ah.
Oh,
I'm gonna
good.
roll the die this
Oh.
way.
We're still not shaken, are we?
No, that was just for the first
Not
time.
surprised this time, I
Thank
think.
God.
Yeah, no, you were
Also
not
res-
surprised this time.
Resolve refills every fight, right? Or
You get resolved back at the top of your round.
okay.
Who wants to flip the coin this time?
Dirk will flip it. What is
Y'all call
what
it.
are we
I need to
thinking
use
this time?
We went tails last time, so heads.
Well, no, it's a tails.
Damn it.
Well, you tried, but it shall
Once
go
more on the
first.
back foot.
But I will send the traits for the Shambling Mound.
Oh, good. That's a great name for it.
Let's see. Same as always. You can learn what these traits do if you decide to spend it resolved on your turn to take the scan action.
Oh boy, here we go, y'all.
And last one. It has Amphibious, Absorb, Swim, Slam, and Entangle.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
Okay. Hello, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Don't tell me.
You just-
Don't tell me what got called. Don't tell me what happened. We're not surprised, yeah?
We're not.
We're not surprised.
You're not
Not
surprised.
surprised,
You're
luckily.
not first.
Well, I am first, actually.
You do get your quick draw, yes.
So basically, y'all hear a shot ring out. And I just shoot towards the one thing that looks like a target in the room, which is whatever this big thing is.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Go ahead and roll that check.
Yeah, that does it. I think that does it.
That'll hit. Do I still have Potcut's enchantment here? I'm
Yeah.
assuming not.
Dropped focus?
You actually would
That's
have
up to the
dropped
DM.
focus when the toxic spores hit you.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Okay. Then this will just be a d4 of piercing. 2.
Alrighty. You
I
fire.
don't think I add my
into this
mastery to
thing.
that. Yeah.
And we'll begin combat. It's not happy. This thing begins to wriggle its vines as it comes to life, and it is going to lash out. You see one of those vines goes into the ground before it reemerges, and you see movement coming from behind you, Gyro, as this vine goes for you in retaliation.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay. Rush check then, yeah?
Yep.
Here we go.
Yee.
I do not have fate, unfortunately, so that is going to hit me.
Oh boy. I rolled well.
Oh no.
I rolled very well. This vine lashes out towards you, and it smacks you hard across the back before wrapping around you. You take 13 blunt damage, and you are
Oh
restrained.
my god.
13?
13.
What are you?
Okay.
What is your HP at?
I have 5 harm and 7 hit points. That is 12.
So you're down.
Okay.
This thing rolled good.
I don't know what to do. Let's see. So I have 0. I am vulnerable, but I hit my hit point threshold.
So
and
wait,
that
how many? You have
means
7 hit points?
I took yes, I have 7 hit points. I had 12 total, including the harm.
Gotcha. So yes, you are currently you are dying.
Oh god.
And I'm grappled as well.
Yes. However, with what it just did, I imagine it feels you go slack and it just tosses you down.
Well, this is very exciting. Have fun, guys! I get reset to my harm gets
Yes, so
reset,
your
I
harm
think, when I start
threshold
dying.
Gets reset, yes.
Okay. So as soon as it's my turn, I had to make my first death saving throw.
So
Yes.
does Ogun just basically see like Gyro make like fire once, like the thing like whips back, like whips around like at him, like and just yanks him into it, like it just yanks him up or something.
Pretty much.
And then throw me down.
There's a gunshot that Gyro fires off and it meets its mark. And then from like behind you, you feel this rush of air and you look in front of you, you see this vine just strike Gyro across the back and knock him out.
It did take some damage from the stank aura, right?
Yes, it does. In fact, let me put your auras on you.
Thank God.
Oh
Oh my God, there's raiders. Guys, we're being raided. Guys,
Oh,
run.
Hi, hello everyone.
Hey! Okay.
thank
You
you for
tuned
the
in at the
power
right
of
time.
Well, the power of Raiders has saved me.
Find out soon. Oh my
Nine more
god,
people
suddenly
enter the
what I
dungeon.
assume to be a bunch of like... Are those ferrets?
I think they're Martins.
They are Martins.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Suddenly,
Raid!
Hey! Suddenly a pack of Martins raids and attacks the shambling mound.
Cider
We
Martin,
got
thank you
9
so
more
much for the
Martins to
raid.
replace Gyro. Gyro's dead, but we got 9 more of them.
These are the children Dirk was talking about.
So yes, Gyro is dying.
Oh god.
The mound is going to then try and strike the bigger target. Dirk is going to try and strike at you as well.
I wouldn't want that to happen. I will block it with my gauntlet.
All right, go ahead and make that endure check.
I will try. He got a 5. Wait, I can use a fate. This might work. What's fate? D4?
Yes, D4.
Yep.
I accidentally closed the owlbear. Hold on, it's reloading.
Oh, did you close the tab on accident?
Yeah,
Oh, no.
I do that.
I'm coming back. I'm coming back.
This
Come
fight
on,
can't
come
kill
on.
me if I can't see it.
I could just stall the fight so nobody else will die.
Nah, I can't see you.
With that brings it to a success.
All
So
right.
I now block it.
Yay.
Yeah, so go ahead and roll to reduce that damage.
4 reduced damage.
All right, let me roll its damage.
I'll take my turn first. This thing is
So
gonna pay.
you reduce it to 2 blunt damage that you take.
Hell yeah. Doesn't even pass my harm.
All right, but that is its turn. Player's turn.
Dirk wants to
All
go
right.
first.
All right, and before Dirk goes first, like Ogun just looks at Pocket and just goes, "Pocket, hi," and just lets Dirk go first.
Wait, can any of you guys help me like do something to give me advantage? Could you cry again, podcast? Baby, start crying.
If
crying
he
right
does
now so
that,
I get
he
advantage.
can't hide.
Um,
You're up first. You don't want me to go first because
No, podcast, you go first and start crying. Suffer for my
Pot
advantage.
cut.
should I just roll my death save?
That is up to
Yes,
you.
please. Yes, please.
It is up to you. Don't forget, if you receive healing, you get favor on your death check.
Oh, okay. So does anyone have healing? Okay, better question. Is anyone planning on attempting to heal me first?
I have no healing, but I can stay. I guess I can roll a medicine check to stabilize you.
That is true.
Does
Podcast
anybody
isn't
have a
good at
healing
medicine.
ability? I don't.
What's my medicine? Medicine is, I would have to roll a 16. Okay.
Oh God, Dirk's got a 10, but he doesn't want to do that.
All right. So do you want Pot cut to go first?
Yes, give me advantage. Start crying, child.
He
I will wait
is
to see what
going
happens.
to. He looks at what happens to Gyro and then looks at the giant evil bad mommy plant, and you just hear very quick. He's gonna spend 3 resolve to throw a bolt of fire at this thing.
All right, go ahead and make that attack.
So if I land this will be 3d6 of fire. 17 over 5.
Let's
All right,
go.
roll the damage.
That is 9 fire damage.
All right. You see this thing begin to writhe back and forth, trying to pat out the flames that you hit it with. Let's see. So that is definitely vulnerable.
Just a note for my party that I happen to have an item on me that might be useful.
Yeah, the medkit.
No.
Oh,
Which one? Give us a hint. Give us some sort of sign.
I think I know, actually. It's actually something Pot could do, but
I'm sorry,
after throwing
players.
that-
If you weren't paying attention, you've already forgotten. I can't help you.
if he threw after throwing that massive firebolt, after Dirk yells at him, Dirk, you see Potcut go. "Nah!" He's gonna like cover himself in a blanket and vanish.
God damn it.
All right.
I did
Damn
tell him
it,
to hide. I did tell him to hide.
And I'm gonna run 15 feet this way.
You've hit the invisible ring on you.
And that is all my resolve. I have 15 feet of movement left, so that's gonna be my turn.
Alrighty. Who's
This
up?
is why you're a bad father, Ogun. Any decent father would throw our child into the center of combat so it
Oh
could
my
try for
God!
advantage.
Would you shut the fuck up and just hit the thing already?
I'm doing it. Go away. I'm okay. Fine. He'll take his turn. Dirk will start running up towards the thing.
Alrighty.
Dirk runs right up and is going to. He's running up with his cool fire hammer, spinning it around, leaps up onto the thing, and first action is going to, once he gets a good hold onto it, he lifts up one of his legs and is going to invoke his stink rune. It's how you do it, Gyro. Watch while you're dead. Lore check.
Just have an out of body
Oh,
experience.
God.
Yeah. You're astral projecting just to witness this moment.
Well, okay, I failed. So it's pretty bad. Once more, oh my god, this is like this is the second time I tried to do this stupid thing, and the second time it's failed. He didn't need enough beads before this. It's just a tiny little squeaker.
God damn it.
Bruh.
God damn it, performance
Watch
issues right now.
this.
This is the worst time. He's now just tangled up within this shambling mound. He's
Right,
just
you
going
can't
to
even
whip
do.
out his
Right, you
hammer.
can't even do that. Right? Okay, fine.
Shut up! You're making me shy. Stop bullying me. Watch this. He is going to slam it with his cool magic fire hammer instead.
Alrighty.
11, that hits.
Alright.
8 and a d4. 6 damage, 3 of which is fire, if that's important. Or is it all fire?
It would be, I think it's just the D4 that's the fire.
Yeah. All right. He gets one more attack. He's got enough actions for that. He'll try once more, swing again, using the momentum. That also hits, thank God. 7 more damage, 2 of which is fire.
All right. This flame starts to spread across this thing. You can see some of the leaves beginning to burn as this boom hammer strikes into this thing. You can see what is probably the other half of that Bjarkin.
Whoa. Hey, the other half of that guy's body is in here.
Just like Ogun is just ignoring him at this point. Because it's just like right now he's focused on trying to stabilize Gyro.
Alrighty.
Yes. That's the end of my turn. Take yours.
All right, yeah. So first part of everything is I'm just gonna roll a medicine to see if I can stabilize him.
Yeah, how does stabilization in this case work? I know it's technically not a heal.
Did I ever write down stabilization anywhere? Because if not, I'm going to say that it is one succeeded death check. Is how that would
Okay.
work.
Okay, so 16.
Of which viewers I need to survive.
Yep.
16. Dice, please. Yes!
Let's go!
Yeah!
So yes, you stabilize Gyro. While Gyro is still dying, that is one successful death check.
Okay, so you have the guaranteed success. Wait, how many does he need to fail to die?
2. Technically, it's when you exceed your harm threshold. For me, that is 5, and so I need to fail twice to die.
Okay. Because I see, I can burn, and I have 4 resolve. I can burn one to attack a thing. Like heal, like try to stabilize him again. Burn another one to attack the thing. So, all right. I'm breaking out the lantern again.
I need to shift your position to get better line of sight on it.
Yeah, because I don't want to hit her. I'm just gonna like move. I'm just gonna like move
Tempting
here.
that might be.
Yeah, also, those pillars would provide cover.
Oh yay!
Yeah, so I'm just gonna move here. Is he still within? Yep, still within range of the moonlight. Unfortunately, so is Dirk. So whatever effects this is gonna do to him, he chose to go there. So it's like I got to make a craft check. I got it. Jeez. Damn it.
That dice looks so
You have a
sideways.
It does.
Yeah, it
That's what I'm
does.
like,
I could not understand what you rolled. Didn't look like either of them
it
would have
looked
worked
like, it
though.
looked like it said 6, and either
Yeah.
one would have worked either way, so it doesn't matter. So, well, I missed that one because I'm like trying to balance two things at once, trying to keep Gyro alive and trying to like fire at this thing. So I'm gonna do another medicine.
Let's go!
Nice.
So here's
Gyro,
so
You're
you
alive again.
are back on your feet. Well, you're prone, but you're up. You got 1 hit
Just like-
point. Your harm
just like you
threshold
just-
resets.
you just see like Ogun just like tapping your face, just like, come on, stay with us.
I'm good. I'm up.
Okay, you're up. Good. And Gyro goes to fire off his lantern at it again. Let's go.
That's it.
Dude, you're rolling real well.
All right, so he's within lamplight, so that's a D12. And 9 fire damage.
Alrighty.
Woohoo!
As that flame starts to spread across, it meets with the flame from Dirk's hammer, and this thing is writhing now. It is in agony.
How much to unprone? Because I don't want to be prone.
So it's half your movement. Normally, if you recover from prone without taking the withdraw action, you would provoke a counter. But you technically aren't in this thing's attack range. You are and you aren't. The way this thing works is different. Doesn't have a normal attack range.
Would just for the sake of fairness, would you want me to take the withdrawal action first before unproning?
No, I would say all you need to do is spend that movement.
Okay. So rounding up or down?
I would say it rounds down.
Okay. Because I have a not nicely dividing 22.5, so that would leave me with 20, I think. 45 minus 22. Yeah, leaves me with 20.
All right. Yeah. you
So I will
stand
be
up.
unprone.
Yeah, your back hurts a lot.
Bitch. Within reach. Reach is melee range, yeah.
Yep.
Okay. I am going to spend some of my movement to get behind cover. Is this
Yeah, the rock would be cover. These pillars, either of these would be cover.
okay? Yeah, I'm going to move 5. Let's see. If I move to this spot, would that count as cover?
Yeah.
No, it doesn't look like it.
Well, I'd say where you are now is cover.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to.
Dirk shouts at you now that he sees that you're up and is like, Gyro, you gotta get over and fart on this thing right now. God's be damned if you're embarrassed or anything. This is too important.
Would you shut up?
Rude. You're rude. It's important. We're gonna die.
Literally, the both of us have at this instance just yelled at you to shut the fuck up.
God damn it. I load the blazing ammunition into my pistol.
Oh my god, I had that.
And I'm going to first take my hindered shot.
Alrighty.
So we'll see how that goes. Nat 1. Very good. Because they fucking bumped into each other, because that's really funny.
The other one was a
When he
19, too, so that
dies.
hurt.
But then I will fire another shot, which
Damn it.
also fucking misses.
Man, you
Like,
don't have any more fate, do
you're
you?
still recovering from that whip to the back. Like you're trying
Yeah.
you're trying to maneuver, and it's just like it hurts too much right now.
Can't
Faith
use
is
that
telling
study
you.
die, can I?
The face was telling you to use your stake root. Gyro.
No, you wouldn't be able to use that study die unless you studied.
Well, that's 2 more bullets that didn't land. Do I want to spend another 2 resolve to fire again, or change my mind and try to calm down first?
Or 1 resolve to use your rune.
Not even within range.
Yeah, I'm not even
Deep
within
gyro.
range.
You need to get the purple onto it. It's only 1 space of movement, like right here.
Does that work? Kind of.
Dig deep, Gyro. We need you.
Man, I wish I was like a combat medic or something, because I would just pull out my med kit and try to heal myself a little. And I can't use that hit die to heal without a short rest.
Yeah.
Fuck it. All signs point to shoot again, even if it gets me downed again.
Fair enough.
I'm just worried that it'll like get me killed again. But my harm is reset, so I guess there's that much. So I will fire 1 more time with 2 more of my resolve. And we will see what happens. It landed! Yay!
Yay.
1d4 fire damage. 3 fire damage.
This thing's not looking too hot. It's looking
And
pretty
then I hide. I tried to hide, basically.
Yeah, you duck behind the pillar. All right, is that your turn?
Yeah, I have to save the rest of it for...
All right. It's turn.
Dirk is trying his best to focus, like jump around so it focuses on him.
I had favor on the first strike. Shit. Why do I keep forgetting these things?
You were still woozy from dying.
This
True.
thing is It is definitely going to go after
me too,
you,
Dirk.
Yeah, it's just going to try and lash out with one of its vines at you.
Okay. Wait, was my harm supposed to go down since I took a turn?
Yes, everybody's harm would have been reduced by 2.
Oh. Oh yeah, I'm fresh. Come after me. Oh wait, I had to do my roll. I will do my endure thing again. Do I have a fate? I do have a fate. I will fate this up, and I don't have to roll it because I got a 7 and I need an 8. So
All right.
Nice.
Roll that shield die.
I will reduce this by 1 damage.
It didn't roll great, but it's still pretty good. So you reduce it to 6 blunt damage you take. This thing whips at you.
Fills my arm, but not my HP. Dirk is hanging in there.
You are vulnerable.
That you are. And it's going to take advantage of that. It's going to try and do it again.
I guess I'm bloodied as well, huh?
Yeah, you are. Here, well,
Dirk.
it doesn't really matter, but I'll put it on you anyway.
Yeah.
Dirk, this time, I guess he'll try and rush and just dodge it entirely. He'll take some of his mobility.
Alrighty.
Oh, hopefully I roll well. Bless
Good
up,
luck.
bless up.
Best of luck, buddy.
I got
Damn
a
it.
3. Where was my luck? You guys didn't pray hard enough.
I sure tried.
Damn.
Where is the faith in this party?
That is 11 blunt damage.
Oh my god.
Thing strikes you. And you are now restrained.
Don't do that. I don't want to be restrained.
Oh, and very, especially bad for Dirk.
Uh-huh.
What does it do? Well, first, to make it take its stink damage, please.
Yes, it shall. But Dirk, you are suffocating now as this thing begins
What?
to choke you.
No! Well, Dirk is used to it.
What?
Huh?
That's not something to say, man.
Okay. So you're suffocating. You have, I can only imagine, somewhere between 1 and 4 hit points left.
I have 7 hit points left.
Okay. It took poison damage twice, I assume.
It sure
and
did. It is not looking great. It is very much beyond bloodied.
Okay.
But that
I just kind of look at Ogun.
that is its
Somebody
turn.
finish it off! Finish it off! Yours are being suffocated.
All right.
In for a penny?
I grab both Gust and Gale. And I'm like, big money. I am gonna come out from cover. And I'm going to shoot at it with both my my sawed off and my pistol.
All right, go for it.
Which I think I'm going to flavor my shotgun first, which hits, and that counts as a crit.
Ooh.
Oh god.
Let's go.
I'm just going to say, because there's no way it would survive this. How would you like to do this?
Woohoo! Yeah.
Nice.
First hit on it, or first and last hit on it. Nope.
I just kind of sort of sprint around it like in a circle. And as I do, I just kind of empty the rest of my blazing ammunition into it. Or whatever clip of ammunition I have in it.
You fire this blazing ammunition and you light this pile of bones and verdant mixture. This thing screeches as it burns. You see its vines go stiff and kind of flop to the ground before disintegrating. And it burns away in its entirety, leaving only behind a mass of bones and a single glimmering item in the center of it. And that will end combat.
What's wild is I didn't get hit once.
Neither did Paka.
Well, Podcut, I'm glad didn't get hit because I straight up told Podcut to hide.
True.
And I'm like, nearly took out Gyro in one hit, and he's just like, oh yeah, no, Podcut's not surviving this.
Dirk flops into the floor and struggles to get the layers of bondage off.
I yell out for Podcut, being like, Podcut, you okay? Where you at? Like, where you at, homie?
He drops his invisibility. You see him behind the rock, behind the bushes.
Oh God, oh, thank God. There you are. You all right?
He's gonna look at Dirk fall on the floor, and then at Gyro after going through everything, and his cheekbones begin to pierce into the side of his eyes as he just starts welling up.
Hey, look at me. It's okay. All right.
Are you crying?
Made it through.
You didn't even get hit.
He's gonna run into Gyro's legs and hug him.
Yeah, you should be.
I just kind of collapse a little bit to try to meet you. I'm trying to reassure you, but it doesn't look very reassuring.
Yeah, I walk over with Podcut because I just want to check on you because I'm I only did what I could to stabilize you. I just want to make sure you're actually okay.
Dirk picks up Gyro in bridal style. Gyro, are you okay?
Put me down.
Made me a little angry today.
Put me down.
But you were very effective.
Put me down.
I got the man said put him down. Put him the fuck down, Dirk.
He needs medical attention. He will be safe in my arms.
Did you you said earlier that it hit me in my back, yes?
Yeah.
Like a straight whip to the back.
Very much so. Like a thorned whip to the back, actually.
Dirk's claws are kind of digging into the wound a little bit.
Someone get the thing.
I walk over to the remnants of it.
And put me down!
I walk over to the remnants of the thing. What do I see?
Yeah, looking into it, you see bones of all kinds of different people. But most importantly, you do see that amulet, the golden amulet with the amethyst in the center of it.
Why the fuck was this the center of it? That book, I got so much explaining to do. All right.
Dirk drops.
I pull out.
Gyro, by the way.
I pull out, I immediately sift through my bag and pull out my med kit and try to take care of my wounds.
Yeah, let's take a little rest here, guys. I got a little beaten up.
Yeah, if you guys want to take a breather, you are more than welcome to.
Yeah, because we need to decompress from that.
Pop will run around to Gyro's back and be like,
Can Paka help? Paka didn't mean to be me. Paka wouldn't help us. Paka
Hey, first thing you can do for me, buddy, is just take a deep breath. I'm okay.
He's gonna see the wound on your back and look at it with like horror and trauma and take a step back.
You
Oh, God. You duplicated.
He will then
you are
like
also going to see a trace of what looks like a moon scar.
he's gonna take a step back slowly and just get on his butt, hug his knees, and cash vanish.
Oh god damn! Not again.
Where did you say Gyro's moon scar is?
On his back.
I see.
And it's
Oh,
not
damn.
one, technically. Yeah, I remove my jacket and my shirt to allow myself access to the actual wounds. And it's obviously a little hard to reach, but at the moment I'm just trying to wrap myself in bandage.
Yeah. If you'd like to, yeah, you can absolutely make a check with your healing kit. And since you guys are taking a breather, you guys can spend hit die to heal.
I got 2
Okay.
whole HP back. Wonderful.
Okay. Med check with a +5 bonus. Damn.
But you need to beat.
I needed to beat a 16.
Those wounds are deep.
Should have let.
Yeah, admittedly, I did almost die in one hit, so understandable. My one hit die will get me 4 health points back, though. Hit points back.
Can Dirk try with the med kit? He's rather good at it.
I hand it over to you.
Yeah. Dirk will set you down in his lap and we'll begin patching you up. A medicine check at war?
Indeed.
Yes, medicine check with +5.
16. Yeah, so +5 would be 21.
Yep. All right.
And then I
that's
get
success.
1d6. And that brings me back to full HP.
Nice.
Dirk is rather skilled. When he starts like patching you up, I think you're very much surprised considering how he acts, how gentle and skilled he is at this.
And yeah, it definitely still aches and stings, but it does not feel nearly as bad as it did moments ago.
While he's patching you up, Dirk wants to ask Gyro, where'd you pick up your scars? What's the story there?
I had an accident back in Rykot.
Accident?
Yeah.
You want to get into more specifics?
Well, let's just say if I didn't do something, someone important to me would have died, and it happened to be a blooming that night.
Hmm. Sorry to hear that.
I just kind of
Did you help whoever this is, at least?
Well, they're not dead. So there's that much. Looking down at me from like patching me up, you just kind of see my face kind of angle downwards slightly after a moment, and I just kind of go quiet.
Dirk, for the first time, respects this and doesn't pry. What's going on with Ogun and Potcut?
That's a good question.
I'm just looking around for Potcut. Probably following the sounds of his whimpering. Like after I pick up like the locket and whatever other valuables I can find in this pile, and just try to find Potcut.
Yeah, after Dirk is done patching up Jaro, Blinky will pat over and just kind of rest his head in your lap, Jaro.
Hey, buddy.
You can tell he was definitely concerned.
I'm okay.
And
I like scritch his ears.
Yeah, I happily accept that and slowly wag his tail, seeing that you're all right.
Dirk is getting jealous again and mad that no one is checking in on him. He got hurt too, and nobody cares. Can I use the med kit on myself?
Yeah, you can.
Woohoo! Dirk will attempt to heal himself.
Alrighty.
I just kind of, as you do that, I'm like, I get off from your lap, and I brush myself off, and I look at you, and I'm like, you can probably tell I'm not very good at that. I'd offer to help, but
Sometime to learn. It's all right, kid. You'll pick it up eventually. Maybe I could teach you.
maybe.
Dirk got a 7. So, but plus the 5, that would be a 12.
12. Yes.
Which succeeds for him.
All right. Yeah. Roll a d6.
1d6.
1. God damn it.
One more hit point than you had.
Hey,
Yay. Dirk can't really reach. He can't really reach to where he's injured. It's all on his back.
Yeah.
Ugh.
This pot could come out of hiding.
Yeah, I would say after looking around a little bit, Ogun, you finally find a trail of tears and footprints and owl feathers and leaves and stuff and twigs that lead to the spire and rock that Potcut was hiding behind, and he's crouched behind it, holding onto his knees and sniffling.
Hey, buddy. Hey, bud. You alright?
Potcut saw Jairo's moon scar and didn't name it.
I'm sure Gyro doesn't mind. In this instance, I believe it was bound to happen anyway.
No, but no, Potcut, Jairo almost died. It was Potcut's fault.
Wait, what? Hold on. What do you mean?
Jairo almost died, and Potcut could help bear it. Give Potcut potion, but Potcut when he gives it Jairo.
Okay.
All right, come on, kid, get up. You don't have to worry about this.
I smack his hand away from touching Potcut because me and him were having a conversation.
Hey, I'm the kid's father. I should get a say in this.
Potcut will pull down his scarf and look Dirk in the eye and say,
Dirk, Potcut is sorry. Potcut didn't mean to run.
Hey, look, kid. I was mad in the moment, yes, but it worked out. So whatever, I forgive you.
Dirk
Thanks for
isn't
the
angry at
apology.
Potcut.
Not anymore. No.
Promise?
Yes, I promise.
he'll hold out a claw towards
Claus promise?
Dirk sighs and hands out his pinky. Pinky
you.
promise. I'm mad.
He'll gently give you a claw's promise.
All right. We got what we need. Let's get out of here. Do we want to check out this B room and that thing you were talking about earlier, Gyro?
God, do I?
I look at Gyro and I'm just like, and I just basically say, at this point, I think we did all the exploring of this place that I feel like we should have done. I think it's about time for us to head out. We got what we came for.
Well, I kind of like stare at where the shriveling mound was. And I'm like, if that did what I was hoping it would, it might be safer to explore.
I will say,
What were you
guys
hoping it was gonna do?
notice something.
God.
You notice that the vines that had walled you in have shriveled and fallen away.
Mm-hmm. We beat the boss, so the way opened again. Well, I'm not exactly in the mood to get stung by a billion bees. Now, there might be good treasure in there. What about you? How about you make yourself useful, Ogun? You go in the bee room and find something good.
Ogun, after like all this has happened, like stands up and like with no hesitation just decks Dirk in the face after that make yourself useful comment.
Wow. Hey.
I don't
think
want
Dirk
to
really
I
like
don't
flinches
want
or
to
anything.
hear another thing out of your mouth towards me for the rest of this trip. I don't care what you have to say to me. I don't care what you got to say to Potcut. I don't care what you got to say to Gyro. I don't want to hear another word out of your mouth towards me for the rest of this goddamn trip. Do you hear me?
No fighting, no fighting.
Dirk just sort of like scowls, looking down at you. Turns around. Walks off.
Potcut is gonna get afraid of Ogun and walk towards Gyro again and just gently hug his leg.
Look, if no one's interested in checking out at least that voice that I thought I heard, then we can just go. It's all good. I think we've gotten in more than enough trouble.
Let me check out the voice. If I'm going to be the only one that does things in this party. Dirk will leave and and head towards the voice you heard earlier.
I glance at Ogun, and I'm like, you okay?
I'll catch up with you guys in a sec.
Sure. Blinky, stay with him, okay?
Blinky will sit down by the door and watch.
And I will follow Dirk just to make sure that whatever I thought I heard isn't like gonna kill him or whatever.
Before he exits, you'll hear next to your leg.
Is Pocket in trouble?
You're not in trouble, buddy.
Pocket will stay behind and keep an eye on Ogun just in case.
Like Ogun just
From a safe distance, though.
Yeah, Ogun just finds a spot to sit at, and he just sits down for a little bit.
We find near these mysterious voices.
So, Dirk, you start to walk in that direction of the voices. And Gyro, you catch up with Dirk. Heading down the rightmost hallway, you both step into a room that is now covered in shriveled up vines. There seem to be a lot of them, but they're all shriveled up now. And in the center of the room, there are 4 sigils. There's a hallway off to your right, and immediately in front of you is a waterfall.
Whoa. Oh, Dirk, when we like turn over and see this waterfall, you almost immediately like locks up and takes a few steps back behind Gyro.
What's wrong with you all of a sudden?
Nothing. Why don't you just go check us out?
Oh, okay. I will.
Of the 4 sigils that are on the ground in the center of the room, one looks like the head of a farming scythe. One looks like a snowflake. One looks like a flower. And the last one looks like a sun.
I pull out my journal and I just take note. They're not organized in any particular way, are they?
No, they're just kind of laid out in a square.
Got it.
From like the entrance way, Dirk coughs a few times while like clutching his throat and sort of like hoarsely shouts towards Gyro. What do you see over there?
Just some symbols. It might be important. I don't know.
Worth noting, they look almost like buttons.
Anything important?
I look towards the hallway to the right.
You see at the end of that hall is a door. And this is the only wooden door in this place.
I'm gonna walk up to it and just try it. I'm going to assume it's locked, but
You try the door and the door opens. An opening into that room, you see a small study. you can see that there are a couple of bookshelves lined with old tomes and books. And what catches your attention immediately as it cries out, there is a caged bird in a suspended cage. Intruder!
What? Who was that, Gyro? Who was that?
It's a bird.
What do you mean a bird? Can you bring it out here, please?
I think I understand.
The bird seems like it's smelling the air. And then it kind of tilts its head towards you. You smell like father.
Father?
Father?
What did it say, Gyro?
I look around the room, trying to see if there's anything that remotely identifies like an owner. Like maybe there's like a portrait somewhere.
Looking around, it mostly just seems to be a couple of books. There's a nice chair and other basic things you'd normally find in a study. The only thing that would maybe give a hint at who might have been here is a pair of leather slippers under one of the desks.
Maybe a journal with a signature on it?
Yes, you would find that there is a journal on one of the desks. And it looks pretty old. But mostly seems to be a lot of agricultural notes. Doesn't seem to be the signature of anyone in there.
How long have you been in here? I just kind of ask the bird, not really sure if it can even respond.
Many moons.
Moons. I'm not sure who your father is, but there's no one else here.
Father is gone.
I kind of frown.
Red flower, red flower. Where? Red flower.
My child?
I can take you to it. I know where it is.
Is it asking for my baby, Gyro?
With one of its talons, it kind of kicks at the closed cage.
Okay. I will hold on. I will take the cage in my hand, in like in my gloved hands, notably.
Yeah.
And I will kind of carefully bring it out of the room and eventually find Dirk. And when Dirk sees me, I'm not even going to like let him stop me in any way. I'm just going to walk right by him.
He's not in any position to stop you. At this point, he's on his knees.
What the hell happened to you?
What are you doing? Nothing. It's nothing important. Where are you taking that bird?
To the flower.
What does it want to do with my son?
Nothing to your son.
Come on, let's get out of here.
I have forgotten what Dirk's frustrated is talking about at this point. I just take the bird to the statue of Fansavar with the red flower in it.
Yeah, so
Dirk follows behind.
As you both head in that direction, is Podkut and Ogun doing anything in the room with the dead shambling man?
Yeah, Ogun as he like takes a second to like recompose himself, like just goes into a bit of negative self talk to be like, "Fucking idiot! I should not have lost my cool like that. That was gotta have better handle on things. Gotta have better handle on things." He gets up, he pets Flippy, turns around and notices that Potcook was like standing off in the distance from him. Potcook, what are you doing all the way over there?
Parker doesn't want to get in trouble again.
Potcook, you weren't in trouble.
But everyone is yelling.
It's because it was a very tense situation. It had nothing to do with you. As far as I'm concerned, you did everything right.
He crouches and hides behind the boulder a little bit more.
All right, Potcook, let's go meet up. Let's go meet up with the other two before we end up getting lost. How about that?
Okay, Parker will light the way.
He'll hold out his tinder torch and relight it and join Ogun at a safe distance.
Gyro, Smelly Bear.
And yeah, as you guys make your way down the hall, you meet with the other two as they pass through the green room, heading towards the statue. You see that Gyro's holding a bird in a cage.
Is that the voice you heard?
Yep. And I think the fellow we found with that flower is its owner.
I don't know. Way for him to be if it was his owner. Like, we found him at the entrance.
You know where, father?
In a
Not
manner
in
of
a-
speaking.
You wanted to see the flower first, yeah?
Red flower.
And I continue leading the way to the statue.
And yeah, you get back to the statue. The statue is still gently holding the potted red flower. Red flower, take two, father.
Take two, huh?
It do.
Well, we don't need anything back in that one room, yeah? So, can someone grab the pot?
Yeah, fine. Dirk grabs it. He is since recovered from coughing disease.
And yeah, you're able to pry it from the statue easily enough. And from the other room, you all hear the grinding of stone.
Dirk gives the flower another kiss.
Can't recommend that still.
Come on, let's get this bird its dad.
Yeah, I guess so.
Prepare yourself, bird. The thing's dead.
You could be a little nicer about it.
Not gonna be.
You take the bird back to the entrance.
Yeah, to the body we found that was with the flower before.
Yeah, you take the bird back there. And the bird kind of looks at this human corpse. Flower is vessel. Heart for father.
What's that
Pardon?
supposed to mean?
The bird
Vessel, harp.
kind of pecks lightly at the bar of the cage.
Dirk will, I guess, place the plant, like press it against the dead guy's heart. Herbal chest. Yeah.
As you do, the throbbing that was coming from that flower begins to speed up a bit. Not to an alarming rate, but definitely to that of the normal cadence of a heartbeat. And as that flower touches where this heart is, it begins to glow this bright red before the stone around this man begins to crack off and he drops to his knees. Oh dear.
Whoa. Hello, you're not dead.
You can see kind of where his heart is. There is a bloomed flower kind of just poking out of his chest almost. Like it's as though it's part of him. Who are all of you?
Adventurers, sir. We were here to retrieve some valuables from another group of adventurers who came through. And we found you and this flower. And it's a long story. But I think we brought you back to life.
Sorry for taking your hat, but I'm not giving it back.
I suppose that means another cycle has ended.
Cycle?
Is the garden okay?
We killed a big plant thing that was attacking us.
Oh no. I think she grew out of hand.
You could say that.
You should thank me. That cat guy over there kept trying to burn down your garden like 5 times. I had to tell him off.
I like shake my head. To say it was overgrown might be an understatement.
What are you doing growing stuff like this?
It is my purpose. I'm the gardener. I swore an oath to this place of sorts.
That's a crock of shit. Friend of mine, the person that hired us, is suffering from a curse. One of those plants you grew here is choking him out all the time.
Those were the accident.
I set the bird cage next to them.
Hello, Joffrey. Father! He'll kneel down and unlatch the bird cage. This bird will fly up and land on his shoulder, perched there. Makes very happy clicking sounds. Thank you for dealing with my mistake.
Well,
You're welcome. Do you want to pay us?
Zerk,
I mean, if
don't
you
mind him.
want to offer.
There is perhaps something I could pass on to you. It's, I suppose, the least I could do.
Well,
Yeah,
I hate to admit it, but we'll take anything we can get.
All right. Follow me. He will lead you all back to the direction of where you all found the bird. You notice with his footsteps, flowers seem to bloom in his path. And he takes you all back to the room.
All of them.
He takes you back to the room where those 4 sigils are.
Dirk stays outside again. He doesn't even enter the door.
There's something I've been hanging on to. I've held on to it as part of my oath. I've never needed to use it, as I've never needed to resort to violence before. So perhaps it'd be in better hands with you all.
Oath?
Yes. He will walk over to the sigil that looks most like a snowflake, and he taps it. And suddenly the air gets very frigid, and that waterfall freezes. You can see what seem to be snowflakes kind of flitting about in the room as well. And he walks over to the waterfall and presses a hand to it, this frozen surface, and it begins to melt. And you see a hole into a hidden room. If you would, in here.
Dirk
I head inside.
shouts. Dirk shouts from the hallway. What's going on in there?
I head inside too without saying anything.
Garden Man has secrets, Smelly Bear.
Is the waterfall still in there?
It's
No?
frozen.
Froze.
Okay, that's worse. I don't want to go in. You guys, make sure you take everything you can from there.
Potcut is
I
going to look over
just-
at Ogun and Gyro, and he's going to try sneaking off gently to keep Dirk company.
Okay.
I kind of was shaking my head and looking in their general direction anyway, and I'm just like, it's okay. You can go.
Potcut will go observe Dirk from a safe distance.
He is cowering in the hallway in the fetal position.
This man, the gardener, he leads you guys into this room hidden behind the waterfall. And you can see in there is a small frozen pond where in the center of it is a sword embedded in stone.
Ogun walks over to it.
This is the Viridian blade. It is waned in all the years that have passed. But I believe that perhaps it should have a proper wielder. And perhaps it can be restored to its full glory.
Well, the family is known for restoring magical objects, so if anyone's going to be able to do it. And Ogun like grabs the handle of the sword.
The sword feels very natural in your hand, and it parts very easily from the stone that it's embedded in. This is a short sword. And
good. I'm proficient in those.
do you kind of swing it around to test it out? Ogun?
Oh yeah. I just swing it around to pretty much test it. I thought you were gonna say something else after that.
Oh no, I was just asking if you were swinging around and test it.
Yeah.
As you go to like thrust the sword, the blade extends. It's though the stone becomes malleable for a moment and it reaches.
Well, that's new.
Huh.
If you were able to purge this place of malice, I have no doubts that this blade is in good hands.
We'll look
Should
around to see if
you-
there's like a sheath for the sword or something.
There doesn't seem to be one around, but the gardener will produce a sheath for it. For you.
Thank you kindly. And Ogun just like sheaths the sword and like clicks it to his side.
Should you happen across it in your travels, any emerald dust would likely be the means of restoration that you need.
Emerald dust.
I
Right.
pull out my journal and I take a note of that.
And Ogun makes a mental note of that.
He will lead you all back to where Potkut and Dirk are. And you, sir, he will point to you, Dirk. I hope my hat serves you well.
Wait, did he step back outside? Dirk is not in the room. He doesn't want to be in there.
Yes, yeah.
He walked everyone back. I hope my hat
Yeah,
serves
I
you
will.
well. It should help you should you wish to speak with the plants as I did. It's...
Holy shit, this hat is magical?
He nods. I have bonded with the plants for so long that I have no need of it anymore. But perhaps you too can discover some of the lovely conversation that the plants have to offer.
Dirk tips his hat.
I feel like we just did something pretty important. I'm kind of glad we didn't just leave.
Yeah, this was a good plan. I came up with it. I suggested it. You guys should praise me.
Thank you, Dirk.
I shake my head and turn to the
Ogun
gardener.
just walks towards the exit, just like starts walking towards the exit. I thank the gardener for the sword, but then I just start walking. He just starts walking towards the exit.
Ungrateful jerk.
I turn towards the gardener and I say, Do you mind if I come visit again sometime?
I would enjoy company. And if I could perhaps be of help to you in any way, I have plenty of knowledge on plant life, fauna, and, well, everything else I've devoted my life to.
I nod and just say, well, then I guess we'll be taking our leave. Take care.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Garden Man.
While I'm like out of eyesight from the rest of the group, like not anywhere. I'd like to investigate the locket we were supposed to look at, like we were supposed to grab, because I was the one that picked it up.
It's cold to the touch, but it is as described. A golden amulet with an amethyst in the center. You don't sense any magic from it at all.
It's just an heirloom, huh? Why would he have us come all the way down here for this? I understand sentimental value, but this seems. Wait, why was he even down here for something like this? I'm gonna have to ask him about that. And Ogun just like slips it in a pocket, and then just like continues making his way towards the exit.
All right. As you all bid the gardener farewell and leave the Green Thumb ruins behind you, I believe that is where we'll call tonight's session.
Oh boy. Greatest highs, greatest lows.
We did it, guys. We survived.
Did not expect much that freaking stabilization. Not gonna lie.
That was close.
Yeah, that was.
I have great news for you. You all level up.
Yay! We're level 2!
Look out!
What do I get at level 2?
Yeah, what do I even... Oh, I get some good shit.
You've passed your trial by fire, or I suppose trial by plant.
Hey!
Resourceful and trickster tactic. Ooh, okay.
That's the name of the episode now.
Trial by plant.
Let's go.
Trial by plant.
Yes, chat, thank you for joining us. We will be back for next session, I believe the day before Halloween, if I remember right.
Yeah, baby, you know it.
Oh my god, are we gonna get a spooky, scary session?
You sure will.
That was already a spooky, scary session. How much spookier can it get?
Even more spookier and scarier.
With me, it can always get spookier, don't you worry.
True.
But yes, chat, next session will be on October 30th. And before then, there will be Viraxis on the 25th. But thank you for joining us. Cider, Martin, thank you again for the raid. I really do appreciate it. I hope you guys
thank you, Cider.
enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed. And I hope any new faces in here had a good time. And you'll come back and see us.
Oh, and before we leave, if you ever want to catch up and missed what we streamed, please go to the Lizardfolk Lounge on YouTube, where the VODs are put, if you want to catch up on what happened.
Yes, if you scroll down below the stream, you click on the little banner that says YouTube, it'll take you right there. But
and before I forget, chat, I know your water's empty after 3 hours. Yeah, you better go to that sink and refill it.
The CEO demands it. But yes, chat.
I only had one of my waters.
That's one more than I had. I had soda, so you're doing better than me.
I had 3 bottles of water and soda.
Chat, thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time. Enjoy the rest of your night.
Take care, y'all.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, guys.